a mother polar bear rested peacefully on a snowbank. Nearby, her playful cub tumbled and frolicked. And soon, the cub spotted a darting rabbit. With a gleeful bark, it gave chase. Before long, the cub realized it had wandered too far. The mother bear awoke, her nose high in the air. She sniffed anxiously and began her search. Inside a warm, cozy cabin, a fluffy white kitten packed a fishing rod and supplies, preparing for an ice fishing trip. The kitten set off across the snowy landscape. It found a frozen lake, saw a hole in the ice, and patiently waited. Soon, it caught two shiny fish, which it arranged in a string with pride. As the kitten prepared to leave, a faint, sorrowful cry reached its ears. The kitten paused, its heart heavy with concern. Following the sound, it discovered the polar bear cub lying helplessly on the snow, its hind leg caught and trapped in a crevice of the ice. The kitten hesitated, but, gathering courage, approached the cub with a peace offering, one of its fish. The cub, hungry and in pain, cautiously accepted the gift. While the cub ate, the kitten studied how he helped the cub. It tugged and pulled with all its might. Finally, the kitten pulled off the cub. The cub whimpered as the kitten used scraps of fabric from its bag to wrap its injured leg. The cub nuzzled the kitten in gratitude, a bond of friendship forming between the two. That night, under the northern lights, the kitten and cub walked side by side. When exhaustion overtook them, they built a small fire and rested together, finding warmth and comfort in each other's company. Morning came, and the unlikely duo continued their journey. The white kitten realized that the cub couldn't provide food for itself, so he went fishing to feed his friend. Finally, the cub's waiting came to an end, as the kitten managed to catch a big fish that he knew would satisfy the cub. From its bag, the kitten took out a biscuit, while the cub ate the delicious fish the kitten had caught because it was so hungry. After eating and resting, the two happily played in the white snow. But danger loomed in the form of two Arctic wolves, their sharp eyes fixed on the pair. The kitten, though small, stood bravely between the wolves and the cub, wielding a flare stick as its only weapon. The wolves, startled by the kitten's fierce determination, fled into the distance. The cub embraced its tiny savior, overwhelmed with gratitude. Meanwhile, the mother bear sniffed the ground relentlessly, inching closer to her lost cub. When the kitten ventured out to gather firewood, it found itself face to face with the massive growling mother. Frozen in fear, the kitten backed away slowly. But the mother bear was angry and kept following the kitten. Out of fear, the kitten ran, but the mother polar bear chased after it. But before the situation escalated, the brave cub limped between them, standing protectively before its friend. The mother's anger melted into relief as she recognized her cub. She sniffed it carefully, nuzzling the tiny white little cub before pulling it into a loving embrace. In her excitement, she scooped up her cub into her paws, thinking she'd never see it again. The kitten watched the reunion, a warm smile spreading across its face. The mother bear offered the kitten a ride on her back, their bond forged by courage, kindness, and an adventure they would never forget.